Hey, May 8th. Oh, now it's rapidly changing. 2016, or May 7th, I'm sorry. But you just saw that. Possible tornado and hail. Possible damage in winds and hail. Let's get rid of that for a minute. Let's make it move and see what happens. So we got one section heading to the west and one to the east. Let's look at the temperature variations. Okay. Take that off there. Hail detected over here. Damaging winds over here. Spread it out a little. That's quite an interesting little system going on there. Alright. We'll look at it again in a few minutes and see what's going on. By the way, this system is Denver, Colorado, North Platte. Here, this lets you know where it's at in the middle of the United States. And these red, yellow, gray, and orange circles are recent earthquakes. This is the National Weather Service water vapor, which gives you a little bit clearer picture of what exactly is happening. This is strange looking here. See how this part is pushing down and against this system? So some of it is moving that way and some of it is moving that way. And there is a ice cream bar, I believe. But once again, this has a look, it's sort of like an animal. Here's an eye, a mouth, a nose. And let's put it on the 24-hour spin again so you can see evolve. Just like in the womb with twins. This is the College of DuPage website, and it's a little bit wider view of what exactly is going on here. Not exactly. It's a partial picture. Because if you look at different weather sites, they show a lot of different things. So it doesn't necessarily mean that that's all there is to what's going on. Let's go under color enhance, just to make it a little prettier. Look at this coming up out of here. And this system up here, right along this edge here, always looks intriguing to me. Okay, let's unzoom. Alright, I'll be back shortly. Okay, so now it's about an hour later. Here's the timestamp. We have these two spots here, possible tornado and hail. And this is right near Denver. There's also these weird lines right here that you can see in the radar. Let's watch it move for a minute. It's beaming right into the, it's beaming right into the storm, as you can see here. Let's put the clouds on so we can see them together. Oops, I didn't mean that. I meant that. Clouds and radar. And we can see it beaming right into that. Let's look at another site. Okay, this is College of DuPage. We can zoom in on this area. This looks quite interesting over here, what's going on too. We can click on the next red sites, and then we can, oops, I believe it's, that one might get us that. Oh, this is Cheyenne, Wyoming. Let's look at this one. Goodland, we can make it move just by clicking on that spot right over here. Now the center spot is in the radar for some interesting reason. You can't see right above the radar. But you can see a beam coming down here, and you can see these lines right here. And here's wind coming in right toward the radar. Oh, it's right in that area right there. Now this is the Denver, Colorado radar, and you can see the beams right there. I can slow it down a little bit. The beams are going right through the weather pattern, which affects it. So I thought I'd also take a look over here at Indianapolis, because they have this little storm system here that can cause quite some damage, and there's a few other spots here you can see. It's interesting that it goes from the United States, from way up by Maine all the way down into California, and there's stuff happening in Texas. So it's like most of the United States, except for the upper northwest part, is getting hit by this thing. And these lines are intriguing. And these red triangles are not really what we want to see, although these yellow ones can cause very much damage, as well as hail. Okay, so I like to look on the RSOE, and the interesting thing is that the weather here, the extreme weather in the United States is in California. So let's look at that.
Remember how I give you my...
So the extreme weather is heavy flooding in much of downtown Fresno on Friday. Clogged streets, highways for the evening commute, flash floods. That is a lot going on. So the link will be below for this. So here's a little video of what was going on. That doesn't look too bad. Now, this is an area that was hit by drought for like 2 years.
Alright, ready? So that way this way.
Here's another video of Southern California. This guy's over Southern California, brought strong rain. Oh, wait. Okay, commercial over.
Even worse after part of the 5 freeway was closed because of flash flooding, and that was just one of the problems. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter live for us now in Castaic with a look at the mess left behind. Leanne.
Mark and Michelle, a mess it certainly was. Thankfully, things are now moving. You see live behind me here on the 5, traffic much faster than it was earlier today when it was completely shut down due to Mother Nature. A rainy traffic nightmare on the I-5 as a mudslide shuts down part of the grapevine.
It was completely stopped for a while, and then we got to a point where the highway patrol was kind of setting us off a different route, and then it looked like we were going to start going, and then we hit another stop point, and then that's where it was just bad.
The muddy runoff coming down on the northbound lanes near Fort Tejon Road just before 5 p.m. Drivers capturing the scene as the CHP helps them pass through the rocks and debris.
Oh, look at that.
Luckily, no damage reported. But that wasn't the case at Classic Containers in Ontario, where a 50-foot section of the roof collapsed during a sudden downpour.
It started cracking. So when I saw, the wood was coming down.
Luckily, no workers were injured when the roof fell onto the machinery below.
Damn.
Heavy rain flooding Ontario streets, turning some into rolling rivers. and trapping at least one driver in the fast rising water.
It was raining really hard right then, and the car died. I just went through the intersection, and the car died.
Freeway to surface streets, the heavy rain made driving dangerous. And had some ducking for cover from hail.
Okay, sorry, I had to stop that for just a minute.
Sitting in standstill traffic.
We left about 4:30 or so, and we were stuck for maybe another 4 hours in traffic. So we got right to the point, and they were actually turning people back.
Okay, so here on the National Weather Service, let's just click on the spot where the red dot is, which is tornado warning. And there's all this other stuff going on also. See if they have a weather update here. Severe weather here. The weather story is interesting, I think. Thunderstorms likely, some severe. So, I'd like to say blessings to those people, and I hope everybody's safe. And so then down here it says an upper level disturbance along with surface low will lift north across Colorado today. This is expected to produce numerous thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. Some will be severe with large hail damaging winds and a few tornadoes possible. Okay. And so here's the news of San Joaquin Valley, Hadford, California. All this area is flooding down into here also, which is Southern California. Let's just click on a spot and see what it tells us. Flash flood watch until 10 p.m. and right now it's 7:39 where I'm at, so that's 2 hours ahead of them, so they still have quite a long ways to go to see what's going to happen there. So I just thought I'd switch it up a little and let you know what I was looking at until 4 o'clock in the morning was information about the prior musician named Prince. This was made in 2016. And I don't know if I can have it play any music without getting a copyright infringement. Let's see.
She was his drummer, then eventually his fiancée. As Sheila E. told it to the Daily News, somewhere in the middle of a European tour, Prince mouthed to her during a song, "Marry me," and the answer was yes. The two had reportedly met at one of his concerts in 1978.
I was walking backstage to introduce myself, and he was in the mirror, and he shook my hand. He goes, "I know who you are." And I went, "Huh?" He says, I've been following your career.
She later signed a contract with Prince's production company, and Prince oversaw her first album, The Glamorous Life. Another of Prince's loves was his protege, Denise Matthews. The former model who became a singer began dating Prince after meeting him at the American Music Awards in the 1980s. Jet magazine said she later claimed Prince was the only man she ever truly loved. Prince called her Vanity and built the group Vanity 6 around her, encouraging her to be sexy and record such memorable songs as Nasty Girl. After several years together, she and Prince split. When she died earlier this year, he dedicated a song to her on tour. Madonna also had a relationship of sorts with Prince. The two dated briefly back in 1985. Prince later helped produce her 1989 album, Like a Prayer, which he was also featured on. The two sang a duet for the track, Love Song. Years later, the friendship soured. Though just last fall, Madonna attended one of Prince's famous late-night jam sessions at Paisley Park in Minnesota. After her own concert, she grabbed a VIP seat as Prince took the stage for his own 2 a.m. show. Prince met the stunning Carmen Electra when she was just 18, around 1990. They dated for a while, and Prince produced a rap album for her. It was Prince who decided she should change her name to Carmen. She recalled how it happened to Oprah.
The name of the song was called Carmen on Top. My name's Tara, so I was confused. I loved the song, I loved it, but he said, you're not a Tara, you're not Tara, you're Carmen."
Prince's first wife, Maya,
Tay called him her first crush.
I got married when I was 22. I can't really pinpoint a time when it